Hey, Russ here. Welcome back to the shop. Today, I want to make an announcement about my marble drawer slide video. I did this one. It was the last video I did before this one. And the response on that thing has been tremendous. And a lot of enthusiasm, it seems to me. So I wanted to take this a step further. So I wanted to announce that I'm going to do I created a playlist out there called Shop Projects with Marbles. And hopefully I will get other people to make projects with the marbles. You can make drawer slides like I did, that's fine. You can make new improved ones if you want. Or make it out of make something else with marbles. I ask, don't do marble mazes, please. That's something that is not really very useful, even though it's fun. I love to watch those. I do it all the time. But I'm looking for shop projects especially. But something that's useful is what we're kind of looking for. And if you create something like that, and if you're a content creator and you do a video about it, send me the link and I'll put it in that playlist. If you want to share an idea and do something and share it with me, but you don't do videos, that's okay. I have an email address. This is my email address. I've shown it to you before. I don't want to write it down in the description because you know what happens then. But it's otb-thinker@cpamommy1m.com. So anyway, if you send it there, I can post it to my lumberjacks. If you got another place that you think we should put all these marble projects, let me know and I'll see about doing that too. So I can't really show them on my videos. You know I don't edit videos, so that's okay. But if you send them to me, I'll try to share them any way I possibly can so that other people will get to see them. So anyway, I wanted to announce about that playlist. A couple of things I want to talk about this project, though, and the idea here. First thing is, one of the questions that was asked me is about wear and tear. And the first thing I should tell you is that I got this idea from a workbench that I tore apart about 10 years ago. It was in an old garage, and it was built probably at the time the garage was built, it looked like. And it wasn't a very well made workbench. But the drawer in it had one drawer, and the drawer worked really remarkably well. And I was surprised. When I took and tore that bench out, I took a look at the drawer construction, and that's when I found the marble idea. And it was used. There wasn't any wear and tear on the drawer at all. And that whole bench was probably, 50, 60 years old if I took a guess. And it worked very well. The whole bench looked horrible, but boy, that drawer worked nice. So I don't think wear and tear is going to be an issue with using marbles. Only time will tell. So anyway, as far as the wear and tear, don't worry about it. Stay away from plywood. If you try to take plywood and put it on its edge and drill your sockets for your marbles there and drop your marble in, there's a good chance that will fail because that laminate on that plywood probably push apart by that marble pushing down. So use a solid wood, it'd be best. It's the only thing I would probably advise you to do. Other than that, I think the sky's the limit, whatever you think. I've heard them talk about making the socket tight so the marble doesn't move. That probably, I don't see why that wouldn't work. I think it's probably a little better that it moves, but it doesn't have to. Probably be quieter if it didn't move. So in that respect, it probably would work more smoothly in some ways. So it's just something that I'm going to have to experiment with to know for sure. So if you want to try this, be afraid of nothing. Just try it. Be an OTB thinker. And let me know what you find out, even if you just send me a quick comment about it. I'd love to know, and believe me, I'm sure other people would like to know about this too. That's why we started the playlist. So share with us, and let's look at these ideas and see what we can come up with. This is not tied to just drawer slides, though. If you're going to do something with marbles and do a shop project, make sure that try to do something that is that you use in the shop, or even if you don't, that's okay. But please, no marble mazes. I love marble mazes, but that's kind of not what I'm trying to accomplish. I'm trying to show a lot of ideas that you can do with marbles that we'd never thought of. Part of the OTB thinker thing. So give it a try. Come up with your ideas and tell me what you think and your ideas. If I can't do it on the link with the playlist, I'll at least post it to my Lumberjock channel. That's Lumberjocks Russ V. And so you can find me if you go out to Lumberjocks. I haven't used that account for a while, but I'll start using it to post pictures for this marble stuff so we can share those with others too. And I'll let you know when I add something in the way of pictures if somebody sends me stuff so that you can take a look at those if you want. As far as buying marbles, there's an interesting thought I was thinking about is, first off, you want to make sure that when you buy the marbles, whatever you're going to use for the project, you want to try to keep them the same size probably. If you do, that will make the project go a lot smoother for you, believe it or not. So try to use the same, when you buy your marbles, try to buy them, if you buy them in bulk, try to buy where you're buying the same marble and you're buying it in large quantity. I think I bought 265 marbles was the quantity I bought. That's going to be plenty of marbles for anything I'm going to do. Also, the size of the marble. If you buy a potpourri of marbles that aren't all the same size, then you're probably going to have to make some kind of marble sorter machine where you can drop them in and it'll change, according to the size, it'll sort it out for you. I think Pocket 83 made a video about that a while back. If I find it, I'll post it in the link, and I'll also probably put the video in my playlist because that might be useful if the only way you can buy them is by buying them in bulk and they're not the same size. But don't be afraid of different sizes either. I think I've been thinking about the Pee-wee marble and using that to do some things with it instead. And I think the Pee-wee marble is going to be a very interesting thing to have to make some projects. And we'll talk about some of these projects here in a moment. I wanted to first talk about the sizes of them and get you to thinking about that. So what kind of projects are we talking about? Well, if you're going to make a project and share it, and you want me to put it on the playlist or do the pictures, if you're not a content creator, just make sure that, like I said, that it's a useful project would be very nice to have, but I'll probably post just about anything that you send me, as long as it's not a marble maze, okay? We have seen enough of those out there. But some of the ideas about the marble maze, I had to look up my notes, that I was talking about, and I've had people kind of tell me what their idea was, is if you're going to make door slides and give it me and send share it with us, that's okay. I would love to see other people making drawer slides and what theirs looks like compared to how I did it. And I'm sure everybody else would love to see that too. Also, someone suggested maybe how can you make full extension drawer slides? And I'm going to have to try that one. I think that is be an excellent idea, is to make a full extension marble drawer slide. Probably, if I do that, I probably would be better to do something like that using Pee-wee marbles instead of the size marbles I used. But it's possible. So if you get to that before I do, great. Give me the post and I'll put it out there. But also there's some other things. Slow and Expensive gave me a suggestion that kind of stuck in my head about doing an overhead rail system. Now, I have an overhead rail that I've had my TV on, but I used skate wheels when I did that one. He's talking about doing it with marbles, and I was thinking, not only is that a great idea, but you could then probably make that rail curve much easier using a marble rail system instead of using the skate wheels. So I think that's very intriguing. So there's lots of different ideas out there. I was thinking, why not do a ball catch to hold a cabinet door shut? That would be very cool. Or to hold a drawer shut. If you took and made a marble drawer and leaned that drawer up at the back, let's say, so the drawer would always want to come out, and then put a ball catch on it, so when you shut the drawer, that locks it shut. And then when you want to open it, you pull it open and it comes out on its own. I think that's possible. So that would be cool to have an easy opening drawer coming from your drawer system. And all you have to do is use gravity and friction, and you make a pretty cool self-opening and locking drawer when the lock shut when you shut it. I think that would be kind of a cool idea. So I'm kind of toying with those ideas. Pulley. I'm thinking about trying to make a pulley using marbles too. I think that's a very good possibility. So there's just so many different things. And the last I wanted to suggest is swivel casters. That's something I've been thinking about too. I think I could make swivel casters using the marble system and probably do something that'd be really cool. So keep it in mind. There's just so many different things that you could do with the marbles, I think, that we hadn't even thought about. I'd like to see some of your ideas. Send me your videos. Send me your pictures. I love it. And I make sure I'll share them with everybody else. So I think it's going to be fun. I hope you take me up on my challenge. Now, there's a couple of you out there that I expect to do something with these marbles. In particular, and I don't mean to call anybody out, but George, 3D printing, marbles, I think you can come up with something that'd be really cool. Anybody want to talk about this? Leave me comments and we'll go back and forth. If you want to bounce an idea off of me, we can talk about it, maybe help you come up with a better way of doing it on an idea that you have. Don't be afraid. So share. That's what it's all about. Anyway, I do want to thank you for stopping by. If you have any questions about this video, or if you have any comments or ideas, leave them in the comments. Everybody is going to be reading them. So, and don't be afraid to come back and read the comments later on, because you'll probably see ideas after you watch this video. You may see more ideas being commented on that you may want to read. So don't be afraid to come back and read the comments a few days later. All ideas are welcomed here. And if you do something better, we don't get jealous. We just steal the idea and do it better ourselves. So don't be afraid. Share. That's what it's all about. If you like this video, or if you learn something here, don't be afraid. Hit that like button. It always helps me and helps me think about where we're going. If you just want to make a comment about anything, anytime during the day, you watch one of my old videos. I'm almost always in my shop every day, at least sometime through the day. Usually within minutes, I answer any comment I get. So I'm always around for a quick comment. If you want to stop by and visit the shop, you're more than welcome to. Most importantly, though, please come back again. I suspect that not only am I nowhere near done, but I suspect you're not either. So come on back, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.